just want to say, I've heard all of these incredibly amazing personal stories, and I'm just going to talk about my job. So it's the 50th anniversary of the World's Fair. It's going to be the city of the future. And we've all been remembering that World's Fair and the city of future. It was all flying cars and jetpacks and monorails everywhere. And in fact, I was being introduced by John Keister of Almost Live fame at the kickoff of the Next 50 celebration. And he said, what happened? We were promised flying cars. You know, we were promised jetpacks. Now we have a mayor that wants us to ride a bike. What happened? And I laughed. And you know, I thought of the line of the great American philosopher Yogi Berra, you know, the future ain't what it used to be. And, you know, the future ain't what it used to be. So what is the city of the future? And I've fallen behind. It's transit. We have a transit master plan. It's in the city of the future, right? Shouldn't we build transit for the city? It's broadband. It's broadband. We're trying to squeeze data through lines that were built for cable and TVs. Why don't we just build a big, fat data pipe and use TV and cable and phone as apps on that data pipe? We have a fiber optic network throughout the entire city. We have dark fiber. We have advertised that dark fiber for sale so that we can partner with the private sector to build fiber optic to the premise. It's mixed-use communities. That's kind of a throwback. It used to be that everybody wanted to move out to the suburbs. Big home, fast commute in the car, right? And what was the first thing you did when you were 16? You got a driver's license. It's flipped. We're in the middle of a great demographic inversion. People want to live in town. They want to text. That's what 16-year-olds do now, right? And so people want to live here again, and that's great. So what we have to do is invest in great mixed-use places. It's education. I've been talking about physical infrastructure of a city, but the social infrastructure. It's about education. We have to give people opportunity. We have to train people for jobs that are already in the workforce and help them find their place in the world too. And we've launched programs around our Families in Ed levy, Pathways to Careers, Career Bridge, in which we can give people that connection to opportunity. It's diversity. We are so fortunate to be a port city, a place where people come from all over the world, because we benefit from that diversity. But our challenge is to get over our own prejudices and stereotypes so we can appreciate the fullness that everyone can share with us. It's race and social justice as well. These are elements of a great city. Now, we have to connect people to each other. We have to connect people to opportunities, and government's got a race to catch up too. We have to connect too. That's why I go out to town halls. That's why we do these. This is why we create all these wonderful apps where we push information out to you. dataseattle.gov, our Wind Watch, Snow Watch, Rain Watch, Where's My Snowplow. But we also have to create interactive apps. No, we have GPS on the snowplow. You can see where it is. We have to have But we're good at pushing info out. We have to figure out how to listen and interact with you. That's the next generation. Here's why it matters, though. I want to talk about this. I'm talking about connecting, and it is a good of and in itself. But we need to connect with each other because it's in the connections that ideas and innovation happen. Think about science. The best ideas are at the edges of the disciplines. Think about music. It's when music combines and recombines. That's what happens in a community when we create places where artists, scientists, entrepreneurs, diverse people get together. And that fuels our economy. And it's not new economy versus old economy, right? Everybody has to innovate. And it's working. We have the fourth fastest growing city in the nation. So I want to get back to the World's Fair. We can make fun of what they thought the future was, but they got one thing exactly right, that we would be the city of the future by focusing on innovation, science, arts, and culture. And we've done that the last 50 years. We were just this little rain-soaked city in the corner of the continent that nobody knew where it was, and 50 years later, everybody knows about us. We have this reputation, and we have this reputation not just for innovation in arts and science and software and coffee. We have a reputation for equal rights. Anybody can marry who they want to marry. We have a reputation for being green and environmental. And you know why we have that reputation, folks? And this is the most important point. I'm running out of time. You built that reputation. The people in this room makes this city the city of the future. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for everything you do to make this a really great city. Thank you.